Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The joke landed like a glass shattering on tile. My wife laughed first, sharp too loud, and said, "Relax, I'm kidding." But the room didn't move. Her sister stopped chewing. Our friends stared into their drinks. Someone's phone buzzed and no one reached for it. I felt heat crawl up my neck, the kind that comes when your body understands something before your brain does. "Who?" I asked, smiling because that's what I did when I didn't want to make things awkward. "Which guy am I supposed to be jealous of?" She waved a hand. "You know. Just." She glanced toward the hallway, like she was checking whether someone might be listening. "Never mind." Never mind is where the silence stayed. It followed us home. It sat between us on the couch while the TV droned on. It slept on my chest that night, heavy and awake. The next morning my phone lit up with a text I wasn't meant to see. It wasn't sent to me. It was a preview, a lock screen accident. "Last night was close. Be careful." The name was saved as M. No last name. No context. Just a warning wrapped in familiarity. I told myself I was being paranoid. I told myself everyone has inside jokes, that awkwardness happens. I told myself love means trust. But trust is fragile when it starts to feel like you're the only one carrying it. The signs were small, almost polite. "Missed call," she returned with a breathless, "Sorry, meeting ran long." Her phone face down at dinner. A new password. Perfume she wore on days she claimed she was staying late. I questioned myself first. Don't be that guy. I replayed our good moments like proof. The way she tucked her feet under mine at night. The way she still reached for my hand in parking lots. Then there were the excuses. "It's just a coworker." "You're reading into it." "Why are you acting insecure all of a sudden?" Each sentence felt reasonable on its own. Together they built a wall. I found the truth by accident, which is how these things usually happen. She left her tablet on the kitchen counter. Notifications popping like fireworks while she showered. I wasn't snooping. I was rinsing a mug. Then I saw it. I can't stop thinking about what you said." Another about the joke. "About us." My hand shook so hard I had to sit down. I scrolled. Not everything, just enough. Late night messages. Shared complaints about me that read like inside jokes. Photos that weren't explicit but were intimate in the way that matters. Her smile angled just for him, her shoulder bare, the mirror fogged. The joke. It wasn't a joke. It was a test balloon floated in public, and the room had gone silent because everyone else already knew the answer. When I confronted her, I didn't yell. I asked. That hurt more. "How long?" I said, and the word tasted like metal. She cried. Real tears. She said it started as attention, then comfort. She said she never meant to hurt me. She said she felt invisible and didn't know how to say it. She said it wasn't physical, then corrected herself. Not at first. I listened and felt memories tilt, relabel themselves. That weekend trip when she seemed distant. The joke she made about my cooking that I laughed off. The way she flinched when I hugged her from behind. Little moments that had been love once, now rewrote themselves as lies. "I joked because I wanted you to notice," she said. "I wanted, I don't know, to feel chosen." I thought about how often I had chosen her quietly. The rides to the airport. The notes in her lunch. The way I built my life around the shape of us. None of it felt loud enough in the face of betrayal. We sat there a long time. Two people holding the wreckage of something we'd built together. I saw her guilt real and heavy. I saw her fear. I didn't see a villain. I saw a woman who made a series of small decisions that added up to a big one. The turning point wasn't dramatic. It was a sentence that arrived calm and final. "I can't compete with a secret," I said. "And I can't be married to a punchline." She nodded like she'd been waiting for permission to understand the damage. We talked about therapy. About space. About what leaving would look like. Each word was a brick laid between us. The last night I packed slowly. She hovered in doorways, offering help I didn't need. When I reached the door, she said my name the way she used to, like a hand on my sleeve. I turned. I almost stayed. Love doesn't disappear just because trust dies. "I hope you find what you're looking for," I said. "I hope next time you don't joke about it." Outside, the air was cool and honest. The silence didn't feel like an enemy anymore. It felt like a boundary. I drove away knowing some rooms go quiet to warn you. And if you listen, you can still walk out with your self-respect intact, carrying the lesson instead of the lie.